What can the Star Center do?
Since its founding, they have been a foundational nonprofit in our city, working with compassion, working with technology, working with dignity.
The Star Center doesn't see limitations.
I used to read like first grade books, now I'm reading fifth grade books.
I have found this place to be just an amazing resource. I love it.
Star Center is known throughout West Tennessee for providing excellent services to individuals with disabilities and other special needs. Star has 38 employees on site and over 100 caregivers in client homes and requires a budget in excess of $4 million a year. 25 years ago, Chuck and Margaret Dumit discovered that 2 of their children had Batten's disease, which would slowly take their vision and eventually their lives. At the time, the only centers that could provide help were in major cities. Margaret and Chuck joined together with community leaders in West Tennessee to start Star Center, to provide assistive technology and other needed services to help any person with any disability to realize their potential.
I have a son, his name is David, and he's 10 years old now, and we started coming to the Star Center when he was 7. And he started coming here because he was having trouble with reading. They immediately tested him to see where he stands as far as what reading level he was at. And it was never, this is not possible. It was always, let's go. Now, 2.5 years later, he's at reading level.
I pretty much read until I finish a book, then I just grab another one.
He feels confident, and that is what the Star Center has given him. We're driving in the car, and he says, "Mom, I'm a reader." And I was like, really? It's like, this is what I wanted for him.
I like my imagination, how it just goes on.
The Star Center takes children and adults, and whatever their strongest point is, the Star Center will bring it out.
We have really highly qualified, good people just throughout the center in all of the areas. We've got 38 staff in-house, certified art therapists and music therapists and special education teachers and occupational therapists, really a good collection of people.
We have this combination of respect and love and acceptance that just does not exist other places. So that's what I hear from the families, is that they make every effort to get their kids here. They bring them here from childhood into adulthood, day after day, year after year, because it's that important to their son or daughter that they come here.
After job skill training at Star Center, Marshall Fuller worked with Star Center job placement specialists and found employment at the Jackson Sun in 2001.
When Marshall has a job to do, Marshall does his job. And so what that does for the others is it elevates their performance. It elevates their desire to do a good job because Marshall won't back off. I mean, he is, when he has a job to do, he is focused on that job and he's going to do it. And so I think not only does the organization benefit, but I think our other employees benefit too. He's one of our most trusted, dedicated, and well-liked employees.
It's just kind of strange because you're in denial for so much of it, and until you're given a definitive diagnosis, you're reaching and you're searching and you're looking for any little thing that, you know, maybe it's not this. My immediate thought was, oh my God, I've got less than a year. So, you know, I tried to make everything big, Christmas bigger, everything better, and we just lived under this dark cloud for a couple of years.
DuPont asked me if I would like to be involved in a venture over in Russia. I worked with Jim for 2 years, in 2011 and 2012.
When it first started out, it was mainly his left arm, so You know, it was really a slow progression, so we've been told, so that's a good thing. They told us to go live our life, so we lived in Russia for a couple of years.
It really got to be more serious in terms of his health.
We knew about the Star Center, obviously, because we had lived in Jackson, but we had no idea of what was out there, you know, to help us. Y'all demonstrated all these different computers and said, what can we do to help you? Why don't we try and do this? Or have you thought about getting this? And it just turned our whole world around. Now he's able to continue to work, and he works through his eyes with the eye gaze computer.
This isn't anything about being sorry for Jim, although my heart personally aches for him. I'm his friend. What he's doing for the business is more important than it ever has been, and providing the equipment to do the job is what he has needed. He has all the desire, he has all the knowledge. All he needs is some tools to go with it.
Star Center calls all the time. What can we do for you? How are things going? Is there anything else we can do for you?
The Star Center has given not only just children, but adults and everybody in this community with some special needs, but they've given an opportunity at life.
We've got programs that we don't really have the capacity to serve all of the clientele. Music therapy is one in particular. Same thing's true in art therapy. At this point, we have one art therapist in the learning lab. We're full to capacity from 4 to 6 after school.
Part of Jackson's DNA is its volunteer and its caring spirit. If our city elevates those in need, whatever it might be, if we elevate those in need, then it elevates our city, and our city goes to places we never thought we could go.
The Star Center does not turn anybody away. You know, if someone comes here and they need services, but they do not have the ability to pay, we provide the service.
Years ago, my husband was chairman of the board of the West Tennessee Cerebral Palsy Center. He has a huge passion for resources and help for people that need things. So Jim and I were talking that one day. We just thought how ironic it was that all this has happened to him, but that, you know, he supported a situation to help people, and now we're getting in return from Star Center helping us to survive.
The Star Center gave me hope. The Star Center has kept me relevant. The Star Center has changed my life.